What is going on, hybrid shooters? It's Jason Vong, and welcome back to another mic sesh where I just purely talk into the microphone. So you don't have to watch this video. You can actually minimize this and do whatever you want. But you could watch it if you want. For my pretty face, I did put on a little makeup today, so I do look a little beautiful. But yeah, I like doing these little sort of mini podcasts on this YouTube channel. I'm planning to call this raw plus JVong because it's very similar to a camera, raw plus JPEG, because this video is just so raw, but at the same time it's so JPEG because I'm just putting it out on YouTube. So it's raw plus JVong, I don't know if that makes any sense, but we're trying here. We're definitely trying here. So I've done something like this in the past, this raw plus JVong thing. I did it on the Anchor podcast. That is the app on your phone which you can record bite-sized podcast thing, and I don't know, I just kind of gave up on that because I just like doing it on YouTube. My reach on YouTube is just so much better than any of the platforms that I'm using, so I want to keep it that way. You know, I want to make videos. If I'm making podcasts, it will be on YouTube. I am trying to expand on Facebook and really use their video platform as well, but for the most part, my heart, my love, everything is on YouTube, so I'm just trying to keep it on YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, I just crossed 30,000 subscribers. Actually, well, I crossed it like last week. So right now we're at like what, 30,500, a little bit more than 30,500. But damn, 30,500 subscribers. I keep talking about this. Just last year, I was only at 3,000 subscribers, or maybe 5,000 by now. But 30,000, that's like 20,000, 27,000 more subscribers that have joined me on this whole gas journey, this whole YouTube journey. So it makes me very, very happy. So I do definitely want to thank you guys. For those who are just tuning in, and for those of you guys who've been with me for so long, thank you guys so much. There's definitely going to be a lot more gas video coming. So I definitely want to talk a little bit more about where this YouTube channel is going. I actually don't know where it's going, but I'm definitely want to keep you guys in the loop. And that's the reason for this whole raw plus JVong thing. You know, a lot of you guys are looking for, you know, micro updates on the gear that I'm using or the things that are going on in my life. And I have to admit, I do a very bad job trying to keep you guys in the loop. Sometimes I pick up a new gear, I'm talking like a lot about it, but there's not really a follow-up video after. And that's because I like to make my reviews where I've actually used the gear extensively, where I actually have real hands-on experience before putting out a review. But I've come to realize that a lot of people are looking for quick updates. You know, they definitely want to see the process of me learning the gear, not just, you know, the process that comes way afterwards, if that makes any sense. Like, you guys want to know how I'm feeling about certain things as I'm using it, rather than waiting for me to do a final wrap-up review. And I still would do the final wrap-up review, but I think for me, I want to do these sort of like micro update videos, this podcast, the micro update videos, and of course wrapping it up with a final review. So that is the plan. So that ultimately means more content on this YouTube channel, right? Which is pretty contradictory considering the last 2 months I haven't been uploading as much, and I do apologize for that. So right now I'm just re-strategizing the content on my YouTube channel, like the types of videos that I want to make, how I'm going to make them, etc. And 2017 has been the year of experimentation. Like this time last year, I don't know if you guys remember, but I quit my job to try to do YouTube full time, or at least do YouTube and freelance full time. And, you know, last year I struck out on my own, and I'm happy to report that it definitely did work out. I'm not completely flat broke, as you guys can see from all the gear that I've been buying in 2017. But yeah, when I first quit my job back this time last year, the reason why I didn't completely do YouTube full time was because I wasn't pulling much from YouTube, like affiliates, ads, and all that stuff. I wasn't just pulling much from YouTube. So I had to line up freelance gigs on the side to help really keep me afloat as I'm making these YouTube videos. And darn this ice cream truck. I don't know if the mic picks it up, but there's usually a ice cream truck that's parked right outside my house for a good 15 minutes trying to attract kids to buy ice cream. Yeah, it's roughly around that time. All right, so the ice cream truck is gone. I can finally listen to myself talk. So let's see. 2017, quit my job. Okay, so I quit my job, struck out on my own. So the first half of 2017, I kind of dedicated to making YouTube videos because a lot of the freelance gigs that I booked were happening towards the second half of 2017. So I actually had a lot of time to make YouTube videos the first half, but when it came to the second half, when all the weddings started to pop up, the client work, I started getting busy with those and I wasn't able to concentrate on my YouTube as much as I wanted to. And on top of that, the second half of 2017, I kept booking gigs as well. You know, I started filling my plate with even more stuff to do. In addition to weddings and client work, I picked up speaking gigs as well, as you guys saw. So I started having to focus more on those and less on the YouTube channel, which made me really sad. And Vivienne saw all of that. She was like, you know, you're so focused on doing all these other work that you're not doing YouTube videos, and you're getting really bummed about it. And I was like, yeah, you know, like I want to keep doing YouTube videos. You know, I like it. I have more fulfillment and joy from it versus from these other things that I have to do. Well, the speaking gig was it's definitely fun, but you know, the weddings and the client work, they're not as fun as they don't bring me as much joy as, you know, the YouTube stuff does. So I want to do less wedding and less client work in 2018. I definitely want to do more YouTube and speaking gigs because speaking comes from the YouTube stuff. So I definitely want to do more of that. So the last 3 or 4 months have been me just juggling with all that I have to do, the speaking, the client, the weddings, and of course the YouTube. But now that the revenue from YouTube, with the addition of the affiliate stuff, are kicking in, I definitely want to focus a little bit more on YouTube now. So definitely like 75% YouTube and 25% of the other things. So I'm still doing weddings, but client works I'm doing less of, and speaking gigs I definitely want to do more of since it kind of links with my YouTube. So yeah, so for 2018 for the YouTube channel, I definitely want to go back to my roots and make the videos that you all come to know and love me for, my user experience review. So I definitely want to do more of that with the little quirky humors, because I talked to some of you guys in real life and you guys were like, yeah, don't stop with the jokes, man. You know, those are what kept us coming back to your videos. So I definitely want to do more of those user experience review with a little bit of comedy that I've been incorporating from the past. But also on top of that, I want to network more. You know, I definitely want to collaborate with other YouTubers and creatives as well, because I feel like I need more inspiration. You know, I need to be influenced by fellow creatives in order to improve my craft. And I actually started doing that. You guys saw on this YouTube channel that I been working with YouTubers like Sydney and Josh from Momentum Productions. So I definitely want to work more with them as well as other YouTubers as well. We're actually in this giant Instagram group chat. So there's like Zed Pro Media, Atola Visuals, James Matthews Media. You know, all of us are in this chat right now. So we're planning to do meetups at some point this year in 2018 to make some massive collaboration video or some sort. So hopefully that will come pretty damn soon. I think we're all trying to meet up at NAB, so look out for us. In addition to collaborating with other YouTubers, I am open to collaborate with other creatives as well, because I understand that not all creatives like to be in front of the camera. Sometimes they like being behind the camera all the time. Like portrait photographers, landscape photographers, documentary filmmakers, it doesn't matter what you do. If you specialize in something and you want to work with me, then I want to work with you. So let me know if you're local in LA, because I want to get the ball rolling. I want to get some projects going on. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to work together. Even if you're not in LA, just shoot me an Instagram message or something, and maybe if I'm happen to be in your local town, maybe we can do something together as well. So let me know. All right, so that is the YouTube update. Let's talk a little bit about gear. If you guys been following me on Instagram, I finished building this new standing desk. Is it gonna reach? Are you guys gonna be able to see it at all? I don't think so. No, okay. All right, you might be wondering why there's a jacket right here. That's because the white desk is reflecting. I'm just gonna cut to a B-roll of this new standing desk that I got. But anyways, so you guys know I have this standing desk in the back. This is what I had before in my old room where I would shoot product shots or just shoot YouTube videos in general. And I brought this over as a standing desk for my workstation. So I have my MacBook, I have my monitor on it. So I'm not able to really use this desk anymore as a YouTube desk to shoot product shots on. So I had to get another one. So I want to keep the same, a relatively similar setup to what I had before, a standing white desk. And the problem is I don't want to get the same exact one just because this is a little bit long and a little bit big. Guys, please, let's keep it back. Let's keep it out of the gutter, okay? But anyways, I thought it wasn't possible to get a smaller standing desk, but Autonomous.ai proved me wrong. So Autonomous is a standing desk company that I bought originally. I bought this desk originally from, and I actually perused their site and see what else they have. And they actually have a smaller standing desk. This one is called the, what is it? Oh gosh. Smart. It's not the Smart Desk. I think it's just called Standing Desk Studio. So let me just double check to make sure. Smart. Yeah, they call it a Smart Desk, right? Oh, why would they call it a Smart Desk? That's weird. Because it's not that smart. Well, anyways, they have a Smart Desk 3, which automatically knows when to make you stand up or something, or can order you coffee or something. It's like those voice activated things, sort of like, Siri and Alexa. I don't want to say it too loud because she's listening. But, like those voice activated assistants. So that's what their Smart Desk 3 is all about. So I guess this is a Smart Desk 2. And this new one that I got here, the smaller one, is the Smart Desk Studio. So this one is slightly smaller than the one in the back. Let me see if I can pull up the stats really quick. Whoops. Let me just see if I can pull up the stats. There's a Smart Desk Mini. Yes, Smart Desk Studio. And it's 46 inches long and 26 inches wide. And it can go up to almost like 50 inches tall. And it can support up to 132 pounds. And the Smart Desk 2 that's right behind me is 53 inches wide. So already you can see that it's much longer than this one, 53 versus 46, and 31 inches in width. So I opted to get a smaller one just because I don't need that much space for this sort of YouTube setup. Just because if I got the same exact one, I wouldn't be able to have space in this room. But this one can fit in a corner. I have a little corner right to the side of the camera. And that's the main reason why I got it. But also because I've been using the Smart Desk 2 from Autonomous for a while, and I really, really like it a lot. They're not paying me to say any of this. I've actually tried to ask them to send me a desk, but they never responded. But anyways, I like their desk a lot because it's one of the more affordable ones on the market right now. I think the cheapest that you can probably find is the IKEA desk. If you were to like shop locally, it's like IKEA for like $500. And that's the one that I was going to get, but I heard there were issues with their motor, so I avoided it. And there's like other companies as well, but a friend of mine, Chris, he introduced me to the Smart Desk from Autonomous, and it's $300. That's $299 for the desk that's behind me, the longer one. It's in total $50 for shipping. So I got that one. I like it a lot. So I got this one right here. This one is, I think, $250, but with shipping, it's $300. So the Smart Desk Studio right here costs I think, yeah, $300 in total, which isn't bad. For a standing desk, $300 is a really good deal. Plus, they have like a 30 days money back guaranteed. So if you're not happy with either of these desks, you can actually ship it back to them. And that's sort of what gave me the peace of mind to actually pull the trigger on the LASIK desk. But of course, shipping it back to them would be a pain in the butt because the amount of packaging that they do to wrap these desks, for you to put it back, is just so much of a hassle. So thankfully, the desk, both of these desks has been working out, or at least the desk behind me has been working out. This one, on the other hand, I'll let you guys know, it is a bit wobbly. I think it's because I haven't tightened all the screws as secure as I would like. So when I get a helping hand this weekend or next weekend, I definitely want to flip this desk over and really tighten the bolts. So yeah, really liking the smart desk, and I like standing up to do these YouTube videos versus sitting down, because when I stand, I can project better, I can talk better, versus when I'm just sitting down. I don't know, for some reason, when I sit down and talk in front of a camera, I flub more, but when I'm standing up, I have a lot more energy and I'm nailing my takes a lot better. So that's the reason for the standing desk. So yeah. People were asking, some people on Instagram were asking me to do a review on standing desk. I don't think I really need to do a proper review for either of these desks. Just know that they're cheap and they work extremely well, and I'm a big fan of them. So that's my review on the autonomous standing desk. Moving on. All right, guys, sorry for this interruption, but I just realized that I wasn't recording for the whole second half of the video. So good thing most of this is just audio anyway. I mean, like, I'm just recording the video for fun, but for those of you guys who are watching, I do apologize for the interrupted feed, but hopefully you guys can still enjoy it as a voice-only podcast. But for the second half, for the next bit that I'll be talking about, I'll put some B-roll going on so it won't look too boring. But stuff after that, I'll just have a picture of my face or something. Sorry, guys. Hopefully you guys can still enjoy this. Let's keep on going. All right, so let's see what is next on the agenda. Okay, so last week, Vivienne got her LASIK surgery. And for those of you who don't know what LASIK is, it's this surgical procedure where they shoot lasers into your eyes to correct your vision, like pew, 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 and then all of a sudden you have 20/20 vision. That's my best guess, at least. I don't know. I don't wear glasses. I don't know anything about glasses, contacts, or LASIK surgery, but to my understanding and from what I captured during the procedure, that's what it looks like. So the reason why I brought this up is because I definitely want to tie it in with the gear that I was using for this video. So we shot a vlog for Vivienne, and it's available on her YouTube channel in case you want to check it out. But I shot the whole thing on the A7R III with the Sigma 16mm 1.4 and the Sony 18-105. So those are the two lenses that I use the most. So the 16mm 1.4 from Sigma, a lot of people have been asking me to do a review on it. I will, but right now, here's a little bit of an update on it. I really like the lens a lot. I love that 1.4. It's been such a joy to use that lens in low light condition, and you will see that, in this vlog, the clinic that we were in was dark from time to time, so having that 1.4 aperture did definitely save the day. And of course, inside of Vivienne's room, it's also a little bit dark, and I didn't want to set up lights. So I wanted to use the natural light that was coming through from her window. And having that 1.4, it works great. It's fine. So really happy with the Sigma 16mm 1.4. Really gives some really good results. And the 18-105 was when I shot the actual procedure. I definitely wanted to have that flexibility and that versatility to zoom in and out and get different angles and coverage as she's getting laser shot into her eyes. And as you can see in the video, that it is dark and it is an f4 lens, but I didn't have any issues with grain. Maybe it looks a little bit grainy, but honestly, it didn't bother me too much. I think the A7R III does pretty bang up job in low light conditions. And in terms of ISO, I don't want to give you guys a specific number because I was shooting auto ISO, but I also capped it at like 12,800. So it could have possibly used 12,800 during this footage, maybe even less. Who knows? But for sure, it was pretty dark in that room, and you know, the footage held up just fine from the A7R III. So I'm very happy with that. So what does this mean for Vivienne? That means you guys will see her without her glasses in future videos. So Vivienne definitely wants to be more involved with the production of my YouTube videos. And some of you guys definitely have expressed that you guys miss seeing her in the videos. You guys miss seeing her screaming at me when I buy new gear. So we definitely want to have her back into the videos. Well, at least have her appear more often in the videos, and she definitely wants that. So definitely stay tuned for those future videos that she and I would do together. We've just finished shooting that Peak Design Sling review, so if you haven't checked it out yet, please do so. There's a bit of funny moments that we have together in that video, so hopefully you guys enjoy it if you guys haven't seen it yet. And for those of you guys who watched it already, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. All right, let's see. Let me just give a few more updates before concluding this video. So right after this video, maybe the day after or 2 days after, I will have a initial impression / review of the QNAP TS453B NAS drive. So I actually finished shooting my talking portions before making this video. So after this, I'm gonna put this together and edit that. So that should be done in the next couple of days. And after that, let's see, Chinese New Year is coming up in February. Got a wedding mid-February. Very nervous about that because I'll be first shooting. I haven't first shot a wedding since September of last year. Now it's that France wedding. So definitely a little bit nervous about this one. And of course, at the end of February, there is WPPI. So if you are a wedding professional or you're a portrait professional or, you know, a hobbyist, it doesn't matter. If you have a general interest in doing weddings or doing portraits, you guys gotta definitely come out to WPPI, which is happening in Las Vegas at Mandalay Bay. So I'm gonna be there, Danny's gonna be there, Francisco Joel Hernandez is gonna be there, I'm sure Manny's gonna be there as well. A lot of these Sony photogs, videogs are gonna be there. So if you're not too far from Las Vegas, you have nothing to do from February 26th to the 28th, come out to WPPI, check out some new gear, hang out with us, and yeah, we'll definitely have some meetups. So stick around, tune into the Instagram. I'll give updates on that meetup. And this one's a little bit far off, but NAB is happening in April, and I'm definitely going. And that one's also in Vegas. That's a little bit more focused on like videos and broadcast stuff, but I think I'll be doing a talk at NAB. So yeah. There's no real confirmation about this talk yet. I am in the process of figuring things out with this company that I'm supposed to be speaking for, and yeah, I'm sure it will likely happen, and I'll have more information when that comes out. But for now, thanks so much for listening to another edition of Raw plus J Vong, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.